Hi. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about things you shouldn't say to somebody with an eating disorder. And I generalized this title, with eating disorders, but I mean mostly about anorexia nervosa. So, yeah, let's go. First is I have my notebook here, so I'm going to be looking at it here. First one, there are three. The first ones, so they're, but you're not skinny, but you're not a girl, and but you're not white. So something that people that don't have eating disorders don't understand is that you don't need to be a white rich girl to have an eating disorder, because eating disorders literally affect everyone. Everyone who has contact with food can be affected by an eating disorder. So maybe somebody who's very old can get an eating disorder, somebody who is black can get an eating disorder, somebody who's a boy can get an eating disorder, somebody who's non-binary, anyone can get an eating disorder. So you shouldn't say that, because sometimes they may feel like not valid enough, when every eating disorder is valid, no matter your race, no matter your weight, no matter anything. If you have problems with food, it is valid. Second, are you going to eat all of that? Like when you get a big bowl of something, they say, are you going to eat all of that? And it may make you feel fat or embarrassed, because we with anorexia have a hard time eating large bowls of food. So when we eat something that's very high in calories, or a very large portion, we tend to get very embarrassed. And we usually do that in secret. We usually do that in our bedroom or in the bathroom, somewhere where no one can see us. So when we built up the courage to eat in front of other people a big meal, and you say that, you break our hearts, because we we just wanted to be normal. We just wanted to eat something with friends. And you're saying all of that rude stuff. I can't really explain it. If you don't have an eating disorder, you won't really understand it. But please don't say it. And the other one, which is quite similar, is, are you going are you only going to eat that? And that makes us very self-conscious, because we we think a very small portion is a big portion. So we get very self-conscious, and it makes eating very a, a thing that makes us anxious. And we don't want to be anxious when we're eating, especially when we have an eating disorder. So please don't say that either. The next one is, just have a burger, or just have a cake, just have some pizza, something like that. Um, it may sound like it's that easy to somebody who doesn't have an eating disorder. Like, girl, you're underweight, just go eat a burger, just go eat something. But it's not really that easy. Because if I do eat like a burger, I'm gonna feel lots of guilt. And I'm probably gonna exercise like for 2 hours straight, or I'm gonna throw it all up. Some anorexic people do throw up food, and it's not nice. It makes our throat hurt, and I really don't like it. This one now is for somebody who's recovering from anorexia. So you say, you look so much healthier. When you say that, I know you're trying to make us feel good. I know you're trying to say like, oh my god, you look so much more beautiful. But when you have an eating disorder, You don't want to look pretty most of the time. I know some people want to look pretty, like they go from overweight to normal weight, you know. I don't know if I should be using that. I don't know. Don't cancel me. You go to an average weight, not overweight, and they go to like somebody like me, you see, and they want to be pretty, but most anorexia people don't want to look pretty. They want to look sickly. Hang on. They want to look sickly. They want to look scary. They don't want to be approached because anorexia usually comes from a trauma, and sometimes it's a sexual trauma from sexual assault, and they feel like if they look disgusting, if they look really bad, nobody's gonna want to assault them. So yeah, that's really sad. So we don't want to be called healthy, because healthy in our eyes means fat. Because I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. Another one related to that is you've gained so much weight or you've lost so much weight. It's not nice to say to somebody with an eating disorder about their appearance. Don't say anything about their appearance unless it's like, oh, I like your eyes, I like your mouth. Even mouth, like, I don't know, some bulimic people might be weirded out about it, but you shouldn't talk about somebody's appearance, especially if they have an eating disorder. So, yeah, the next one. The next one is you're making it up for attention. Excuse me, why do they make up a whole illness for attention? I know some people fake illnesses on TikTok, like I've seen people faking Tourette syndrome, which is quite cringy, but I know if you're faking a mental illness, you certainly have another mental illness, because it's not normal, girl. It's not normal at all. So I don't think anyone who says they're struggling with food is actually making it up. Unless, I don't know, I think most people are not faking it. And it's very rude to say to somebody who's. I'm sorry, something happened. Hang on. I was saying it's actually rude to say to somebody who has an eating disorder that they're faking it for attention, because they may take that as I'm not skinny enough, I'm fat, I don't look skinny enough, so I should starve myself more just to prove a point, which is never nice. So the next one is asking how much they weigh or what's their BMI. That can be very triggering, especially after a binge, because, or maybe they're just not happy with their weight. So please don't ask that, because it's, you know, some people who don't have eating disorders, it's rude to ask that. So imagine asking somebody whose whole life revolves around their weight and their food. That's not very nice, is it? I think those are some of the things I wouldn't like to be said to me, somebody who has anorexia. So yeah, if you like this video and if you want a part 2, tell me in the comments and like this video. Goodbye.